So Brock Lesnar actually freaking shows up with Paul Heyman, and of course, the reigning, defending, you know that shtick by Paul Heyman himself. And then he runs down Seth Rollins, but he counters Seth Rollins' claim about Brock not performing well against Styles, Bryan, Balor. Yeah, okay. But then Paul Heyman's like, who won the match? Who won between Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles? Brock Lesnar. Who won against Brock Lesnar and Daniel Bryan? Brock Lesnar. Who won against Brock Lesnar and, yeah, you get the point, Finn Balor. Brock Lesnar. Drew McIntyre actually comes out after Paul Heyman gives him some praise as far as saying, wait, in a couple of weeks you're going to be facing Brock Lesnar for the Universal Championship, and tonight you're going to face Drew McIntyre? Drew McIntyre. You're going to face Drew McIntyre tonight. After some praise, Drew McIntyre actually comes out, and he's like, yeah, finally I received the respect that I deserve, and blah, blah, blah. Said that Lesnar will need a new opponent after I'm done with Seth Rollins, because, yeah, Seth Rollins is not going to get... But while Drew McIntyre was saying that, Seth Rollins comes out with a chair, and bam! Bam! Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, he was going bam, bam from the Flintstones on Drew McIntyre with his chair. He inches toward the ring. He gets up in the apron. He gets up in the ring with the chair, Seth Rollins. And then Brock Lesnar just exits and leaves. He's like, no, I don't want a part of that chair. I don't want a part of that chair. No, I'm not dealing with that. No, and walks away. So, Finn Balor and a mystery partner versus Lio Rush and Intercontinental Champion Bobby Lashley. Long story short, the quote-unquote mystery partner ended up being Braun Strowman. And, so, again, you have Lio Rush being the cannon fodder to Braun Strowman as Bobby Lashley retreats. And it's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. It wasn't even a real worthy tag match to begin with, because Lio Rush did try to pin Braun Strowman, which was actually funny, because after a spear, and then Lio Rush actually came from the top rope with a splash, and Braun Strowman was like, "Rah!" And then that's when the chase began. And yeah, that at least Lio Rush tried. I will say that, at least he tried. But anyway, Alexa Bliss talks about hosting WrestleMania, and I'm like, what the fuck, And then Elias comes out on A Moment of Bliss and announces that he's going to be performing at WrestleMania. I'm like, wait, you won't have a match? You're not even going to be in the Andre Battle Royal. You're just going to be performing. Someone's going to interrupt you, and then that's going to have an impromptu match right there when someone comes out and interrupts you, just like every fucking time. Speaking of interruptions, the Congo line of No Way Jose. I'm like, oh, come on. No Way Jose is nowhere to be seen in sight, but Heavy Machinery is in his Congo line. Of course, Alexa was going to have that Congo line as a joke at the end of the segment, at least according to her, but they came out anyway, and they missed the cue, or quote-unquote cue, whatever. But No Way Jose is disguised and attacks Elias from behind, and I'm just like, are we supposed to take No Way Jose seriously on this main roster? I just don't. I'm not on the main roster. And I think that's kind of funny and pathetic, because this is basically just Adam Rose remixed. And guess what? Elias beats No Way Jose in a match. Yeah. Moving on. Kurt Angle comes out and he chooses his WrestleMania opponent, and he chooses Baron Corbin. Now, I was like, oh, why? Now, of course, he explained it as, Baron Corbin was the one that made his life a living hell, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, Corbin for WrestleMania, man? Damn it! So, Chad Gable actually comes out, gives respect to Kurt Angle, shakes hands, and they have a match which Kurt Angle actually wins. Gable taps out, and I'm just like, of course, it's just, I don't know. I just, damn. And Baron Corbin actually has something to say in the back. Everyone remembers the last match, and he said he's going to beat Kurt Angle, blah, blah, blah. But it's funny how Apollo Crews actually steps up to Baron Corbin and says that no one likes him. Baron Corbin was right next to the Revival, and he's like, no one likes you, and challenges him to a match. Corbin eventually says yes, and of course, Corbin turns to the Revival, hey, you guys like me? And they're like, hell no, and they walk away. Beth Phoenix and Natalya come and challenge the Boss and Hug connection for WrestleMania. Beth Phoenix says that she's coming out of retirement. And I'm just like, man, seriously? Come on. Just, oh no. So this leads up to a match between Natalya and Sasha Banks, which ended up maybe being a fucking no contest because Nia Jax comes out to the ramp and then Tamina attacks from behind, and I'm just like, come on, dude. Seriously? And then, of course, you have the Iconics challenging the Boss and Hug connection for WrestleMania. So, is there going to be a fatal 4-way match for the Raw, for the Women's Tag Team Championships, the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships at WrestleMania? Is that what's going to happen here? A fatal 4-way for that? Anyway, Mojo Rawley has to figure it out. Mojo, figure out how to be relevant, figure out how to entertain us, figure out how to convince us about anything. I don't know. Ronda Rousey destroys Dana Brooke. Blah, blah, blah. Extra security was provided for Ronda Rousey. Blah, blah, blah. Even after the match, she wouldn't let go of the armbar. Blah, blah, blah. She pushes one of the security, quote-unquote, guards down. Blah, blah, blah. Her husband, Travis Brown, hits one of the security guards. Blah, blah, blah. And carries her over the railing, and they ride off into the sunset. Blah, blah, blah. Ah, goodness. So, Apollo Crews beats Baron Corbin. Oh, God. So, Baron Corbin is supposed to be taken seriously against Kurt Angle, but Apollo Crews beats him this week. So, I guess next week they're going to have Baron Corbin actually win against Apollo Crews in order to stake his way to WrestleMania against Kurt Angle. But I just think that's funny, that's all. So, Batista lays it all out. Of course, he said that he quit. He said that he was nothing but Triple H's muscle. Triple H had help all through his career, you know, with DX and Evolution. And, yeah, he's the Cerebral Assassin. How do you think he got that name? He's convinced all of you. Yeah, he says that he's going to end Triple H's in-ring career. Alright, that's fine. Drew McIntyre challenges Roman Reigns for WrestleMania. And I think that's the only path that's left for Drew McIntyre since John Cena is still injured and nowhere to be freaking found. So, I guess Roman Reigns against Drew McIntyre for this year's WrestleMania. But McIntyre, of course, is going to go against Seth Rollins. And McIntyre was about to get burnt down, get the stomp, but Brock Lesnar music hit, and they basically hit the aisle, Lesnar and Heyman. That distraction was long enough for Drew McIntyre to hit that Claymore and actually pin Seth Rollins in the ring. And there you have Monday Night Raw, which I'm like, what was I supposed to be entertained by as far as this show? I was hardly entertained by anything as far as this show. And again, this is sad for a road to WrestleMania to be more Raw and SmackDown matches at WrestleMania. Maybe they'll they go triple threat. The funniest part about it is a triple threat and maybe a fatal 4-way are for the women. for the most part, that's what's so funny about it. But anyway, do you think my opinions are full of shit? Do you agree or disagree with what I'm saying? If you're on YouTube, please comment below, hit that like button, hit subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. If you're on Spreaker.com or on Apple's iTunes listening to this, once again, thank you for joining along. I am not looking forward to this road to WrestleMania ever since. And they keep fucking around with certain things. I mean, come on. We already know what's going to be happening with certain situations. But they're just like trying to string us along and dangle carrots in front of us. And it's like, I'm not even interested because just give us great shit. Just give us great shit and we will just be like, yeah, great shit. Yeah, keep that going, yeah. Drop kicks, body slams, throwing motherfuckers over the top rope, both feet hitting the floor. Yes, I'm a wrestling fan. This is the theme, and the theme is go. Credits.